510 Sleuth DLX. Is it a mountain bike shoe? Is it a street shoe? Is it just for fashion? Who is it for? Let's take a look. Today, I'm giving my opinion on fit, comfort, and functionality. Straight up, I give these shoes a 5 out of 5. They do what I bought them for and exactly the way I expected. They strike a perfect balance between being able to go mountain biking, having the features you want there, and being able to have a casual shoe that you can wear out to the pub immediately after riding. As far as fit goes, I'm a size 45.5, which is an 11 in US. My foot is a little narrow with a low rise. These shoes fit me perfectly. Where the 510 Hellcats were just a fraction on the smaller side of a normal fit, the Sleuth DLXs are as normal a fit as I could expect. And they're comfortable. The first time I put them on, I wore them all day, including for a 1-hour ride on some local riverside trails. No hot spotting, no strange rubbing, no pressure anywhere it shouldn't be.
I often find that long, low shoes like this are lacking support.
Not so with the Sleuth DLXs. They feel nice and supportive with no aches in my feet or legs after wearing them continuously. The build feels super solid. The upper is a textile coated leather with a stealth rubber sole. The glue for the sole seems well applied and reasonably robust. We'll see when I give my long-term opinion. While you might call this a design feature rather than build quality, I really like the way the tongue is held in place so it doesn't slide down the side of your foot, which is common in long, low shoes. Also, the tongue is nicely breathable. The sole is grippy. The rubber is harder than the Hellcats, but I think that's a good thing. You can see how the pedal traction pins are starting to eat up the Hellcats, but there's barely a mark left on the Sleuth DLXs. I felt sure-footed everywhere I touched down, wet or dry. The toe and heel have this extra bit of, rubber, I guess, painted on. I'm not sure what it will do on the heel, but on the toe, this will stop a little bit of wear and add a bit more strength to the toe box. The toe box itself is reinforced and feels quite solid. I'd expect these can fend off the odd rock strike without much of a quibble. Oh, and I was a little worried about not having restraint for the laces, them getting caught up in my drivetrain. Actually, the laces are pretty tidy when tied, and I don't think it's going to be a problem. So, can you take these shoes mountain biking? I haven't got out properly due to COVID restrictions, but I have done a bit of local single trail. I feel like these shoes are great for riding trail for the majority of riders. I wouldn't ride them XC, I'd ride clipless for that, and I wouldn't ride them to race enduro or downhill, mainly because I'd want a little more protection over my 5th metatarsals. For all other mountain biking and for the average person, I think these shoes are excellent. I'll certainly be riding trail with them on a regular basis. I do feel like assessing these shoes as pure mountain biking shoes is a bit disingenuous. And if you're thinking of them purely for that purpose, then I think you're missing the point. These shoes are stylish. I feel like they are most at home when you take to a few local trails or ride some street, then pop out for some lunch or to the pub, or head to the movies. For a lot of mountain biking, your shoes will be covered in muck and or sopping wet when you're done. So yeah, if you're going hardcore and then going straight home to chill, perhaps some other shoes are better for you. I hope you found my opinion entertaining and it gave you some food for thought. Leave a comment to let me know what you liked or didn't like. Thanks for watching.